This is just real world.
So.
This is real world. This isn't trying to sprinkle little rainbows. This is just the real world. Maybe if you accepted the real world at any point in your life, you wouldn't be in this situation.
And I do, but if I did as hard as you want me to, I wouldn't be here. Hey, just Devon here. I'm 29 years old. I'm in Austin, Texas right now. Can I say that? Can I say I'm in Austin, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is Financial Audit.
And this is
okay. So what do you do for a living here in Austin, Texas?
I'm a teacher.
Teacher, what do you teach?
Yeah, I teach children with autism and disabilities. I'm a behavioral therapist, basically.
Wow, very cool. Good. Well, how much are you making in this position? Hopefully being rewarded with a decent.
Not enough.
All right. Yep. How much?
$18.50 right now.
How many hours a week are you working?
40.
Very cool. Now, I know that you're also in the content creation space, and you do Twitch?
Yeah, I stream. I do YouTube a little bit, but mainly Twitch. How many
followers do you have on Twitch?
On Twitch, we just hit 4,000. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we just hit
Are you
4,
part of the, whatever they call it over there, fund creator thing?
No, I'm not. I'm just by myself. Only team I'm part about is Neat Dude, pretty much. That's the only team I'm on.
On team?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. How much do you bring in from Twitch also on a monthly basis?
About $100, 150-ish.
How many hours a week are you putting into that?
I would say maybe, let's see, I stream like 4 hours, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
Each?
Yeah. About 4 or 5 hours. I don't stream super long. Man. I'm not putting a lot of time into it.
It sucks. Yeah. This Twitch kind of sucks, but it's just like $100. You'd think with 3,000 followers, I'd like to see a bit more than 100 a month. But
yeah, absolutely.
What's your average concurrent viewers?
Right now it's like 16. Yeah.
Oh, well, that would be why.
Yeah.
Why is it so low?
Just probably not putting out enough content, not streaming.
You stream 3 hours a week.
Yeah, but not streaming as consistent as I should. There's a lot.
Oh, you skip days here and there?
Yeah, I skip days here and there.
Okay, well, you can't do that, unfortunately, on that platform. Yeah. And YouTube, how much do you make?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, how many subscribers do you have?
69.
Sick. Okay. All right. So about 3,189 from the day job on a monthly basis. Some weeks are going to be longer, or some months are going to be longer, some months are going to be shorter. Mm-hmm. That is what it is on average. And then plus $100 from Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your life? What does your life look like? Financially, I know there was just a lot going on, but just give us a rundown.
Ruins. Everything that's going on right now is, since I moved here to Austin, I feel like I've had a lot of bad luck. Since I was younger, I've been living basically paycheck to paycheck since I got out here. I think even when I first arrived, I didn't have anything like saved up to really like pull myself in. And right now it's definitely piling up on me heavily.
Well, and just weird things like paying for an auto loan, but not having a thing you're paying on an auto loan for.
Yeah, the car situation itself really is probably the biggest downfall that I've faced since being here.
How long have you been here?
About 6 months, and in the last 3 months,
okay, well that's really
it's been absolute chaos.
Wait, but you've only been here 6 months, and you think you're going to be homeless next month?
Yeah. Welcome to my situation. Welcome to my life right now.
Why are you going to be homeless next month?
So
you've been here 6 months. I think your situation would be not necessarily stable, but just like that's a really quick get here and like everything goes.
I'll start with this. So since I've been in Austin, okay, 6 months, right? 2 accidents already. One a hit and run, and this last one smashed the back of my car and I didn't have insurance.
You have to have insurance. It's the law.
It's expensive.
It's the law. I don't care. It's the law. And then now you got.
So what? Okay, so during the accident, the guy was at fault. He was driving his own truck, like a company truck. And so I get out and I'm like, hey, like you know you're at fault. He's like, yeah, I know I'm at fault. And I automatically told him, I was like, yo, like I don't have insurance. Just being honest. And I should have immediately called the cops, and I didn't because I was afraid, hey, I don't have insurance. I'm gonna go to jail. And so immediately I was like, okay, let me just tell him the truth and let him know what the situation is. And he was like, okay, cool. I have insurance. I'll find it under my insurance, and we'll get it settled. We'll get you situated and figure it out. My car again smashed into the back, but I was still able to drive it, so I just drove it back to my house.
Okay.
And just left it there. But it's smashed in the back. The tail lights don't work.
When was this?
This was in I believe October-ish, if I'm not mistaken.
That was a long time ago. Okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't had my car for quite some time. And
the million Ubers.
Millions of Ubers. So he gives me his contact information, gives me his ID. I have pictures of his ID, gives me his contact information, gives me his business contact information and everything like that. So next day, I'm waiting for him to contact me, let me know what his insurance said. No response. So I'm like, okay, this is getting weird.
Here we go. Yeah.
He texts me a little later on. He's like, hey, my insurance said that you're at fault. And that's it. They're just going to fix my stuff. Nothing else. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, if you show them the pictures that we took, if you show them everything, like, you're obviously at fault. You even told me you're at fault. You didn't tell them you're at fault.
Did you record it?
I didn't record it. I just took the pictures. I didn't call the police because I thought that I would end up going to jail. I have a bad experience with police. So it was a bad call on my end. You should always call the police.
Well, you should always have the insurance.
And you should always have insurance. My insurance was, again, it was too expensive at the time, and I was irresponsible about it.
It's just the law, though. It's just the law.
Yes, it is the law. It is the law. But and so he basically said that, what's
a progressive thing I saw in your statements?
So I ended up having to get insurance again, or else my car was going to be repossessed. So, yeah.
Is that your monthly payment that I saw?
That 400 and...
That's death. Do you own a business? If so, I've got something special for you. That something special is today's sponsor, NetSuite by Oracle. As a business owner myself, I can't tell you how important it is to keep things organized and efficient. There's nothing worse than having things that used to work no longer working, or having employees wasting hours drowning in manual tasks. Does this sound familiar? If so, consider 3 important numbers: 37,000, 25, and 1. 37,000 represents businesses that have improved their operations with NetSuite by Oracle, a comprehensive cloud financial system integrating accounting, financial management, inventory, HR, and more. 25 marks the years of NetSuite's dedication to helping businesses streamline operation, close books efficiently, and optimize costs. And 1, acknowledging the uniqueness of your business. NetSuite provides a personalized solution, consolidating all key performance indicators into one efficient system. This ensures streamlined risk management, reliable forecasts, and improved margins, all in one accessible place to support your business growth. Take action now and download NetSuite's highly recommended KPI checklist for free at netsuite.com/hammer. Visit netsuite.com/hammer to get your personalized KPI checklist, or check the link in the description below. For the insurance.
That's just the insurance.
So now what? What's happening with your car?
So I basically end up, he tells me that, he basically tries to ghost me with it. And so I'm like, no, I'm going to figure out your information. I'm going to figure out your insurance and file it myself. So I go and I file a police report, and I finally figure out his insurance. He has Geico. I call Geico and I'm saying, hey, I filed my situation. They're like, hey, he doesn't have Geico. So I'm like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. So I text him. I'm like, I know you don't have Geico. What insurance do you have? And he's like, oh, I have a company insurance. And he slips up and tells me the company insurance. So I file with the company insurance. They messaged me back letting me know that he had a lapse in his insurance when he hit me. So now it's up to me to basically sue this guy, let the court know that he was lying to me the entire way through.
Hopefully, what are you going to sue him through?
I don't know. I'm still figuring it out.
Small claims, or
that's what I was thinking. Small claims.
Lawyer, you couldn't afford a lawyer.
Yeah, I've been asking different lawyers. I have a couple of friends who know lawyers, so they've been telling me like, hey, go through small claims. You can get up to I think 20,000 was the most that you can get.
Oh, what car? What's your car?
It's a BMW 328i.
Then why are you going to be homeless? We haven't even looked at the statements, but why are you going to be homeless? You just moved here.
Just because I don't have any money, man. I have nothing left right now. I am negative $200 and something now.
Why do you spend it on 25% of your spending is going out to eat? That's not you having no money.
I gotta eat. What you mean?
Gotta eat? Have you ever heard of a sandwich? It's a grand new creation just invented yesterday called ham in between 2 slices of bread for like $5 from HEB.
Hold on.
Instead of spending $1,000 going out to eat on a monthly basis.
Right now? Where we are right now, groceries are expensive. Yeah or no?
What do you mean? That's a broad term.
Hey, our grocery is expensive right now.
I could get you at $300 a month, 2,500 calories a day with a diversified meal plan that we have proven and have written out that I can give to you.
I like that. But also, have you heard? Hold on. Pause. Have you heard of nacho fries? You know what nacho fries are?
Fries with nachos.
No. Nacho fries from Taco Bell.
I've had them once.
They've kept me alive, man. That's like, it's almost like I get food from DoorDash or anything like that. It's normally because like, yo, like this is something that I know I'm gonna actually enjoy. I have a really not the best idea with like cooking and stuff like that as well. So I was just relying on DoorDash. I can get this right now. Instead of trying to Uber somewhere or order groceries. I did end up ordering groceries at one point. This last month or so.
I don't give a single shit about anything you're just saying. You just said I don't have money and I'm gonna be homeless, so we spend $1,000 going out to eat.
That's where I'm at right now. But literally before I got here, I did make the conscious choice to actually get groceries.
Doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing right now is what matters.
Exactly. Right now, the last thing I did was get groceries. I had to do DoorDash now because I couldn't even afford to literally go and get groceries. That's the hard part. Oh, I go to the grocery store and I buy just ham and bread and cheese and that's it. And I come back and I just eat sandwiches every day. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you could.
You would do that.
Yeah, I sacrificed everything when I was getting out of debt for multiple years. Absolutely.
Okay. And we're different people, so we're gonna do different things.
Yeah, we're different people. One's responsible and one's saying they don't have money so they can't afford rent. But it's $1,000 going out to eat. That's not. It's not having. Hold on. Yes, it is. It's $964.65. What do you mean? You sent me your statement. I know what the math is. DoorDash is going out to eat in general. It's going out to eat in general. And then miscellaneous bull doesn't matter in your life was 6.5%.
I think that eating the DoorDash and getting what you like versus just eating sandwiches every day when it just makes me feel better. It's literally like at a time you have to think I'm going through this stuff. I'm also going through.
It's not about
depression.
feelings. If I went and shot up, it would feel pretty good. But I know it's bad for my life.
Nobody would tell you to do that, right? Nobody would tell you to do that. But ordering DoorDash and shooting up, don't compare. What is that like? What kind of comparison is that?
I'm saying things that feel good doesn't make it the right choice.
When it comes down to buying DoorDash, just because like, yo, like I literally can't get out of bed to go do something right now. I can't access groceries right now. Like I'm having a hard time.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Favor owned by H-E-B, like it has a delivery cost of $25, which sucks. But if you do a major two-week grocery shopping trip plus like a $10 tip, which isn't absolutely fantastic, but just say you're doing that as an example, that's still going to save you much more money in the long run than $1,000 a month if you do a $300 grocery trip plus the delivery fee plus the tip for a month. That's going to say, let's just say it's $600. That still saves you 33% of your your excuse is want and joy, and that's fantastic. I want you to have it, but there's a little thing called a roof over your head that I also would like you to have a little more.
And that's facts. That's completely understandable. I appreciate that thought. Up until this point, I had the roof over my head.
And now we're at this point.
So now we're at this point because also at the end of this month, where I'm staying right now is a room share, right? Where I'm staying right now, the realtor wants to sell the house. So now I have to find a different space. And every space that I'm looking at right now is just out of my league in a way.
Every space you're looking at.
Yes, every space that I'm looking at right now is out of my league. I know now since I have all these extra bills, I have, the insurance, I have my car note, I have literally all this stuff.
You can afford $1,000 a month in rent. Shall we pull up where there is? That's on your high end. That's your max. It's your max.
That's my okay. Even then right now, places that are like $800, to live in a month aren't gonna be in the best places. Or trying to stay where my job is right now.
Austin has like one dangerous place. I am very on the ins and outs of Austin.
Okay.
There's a couple rough neighborhoods, yes. But in general, Austin has like the lowest crime rate of almost any major city.
Okay.
Welcome here. Congratulations. You landed in a pretty good town.
Okay.
But even still, there's like one dangerous, it's like east of the Domain for like 7.5 minutes.
Gotcha.
It's like a sketchy area.
It's not even just that.
On the south side.
It's not even just that. I also am trying to stay close to my job since I don't have my car right now.
Where's your?
Yeah.
Well, where is it? We'll censor it. We're cutting it out. Well, that is great. So I'm currently seeing 105 places zoomed out, 105 places with multiple units within those places each of 1,000 hours and less.
Okay.
So it's 105 places with multiple units within those 105 places. Within the area you need to get, let me zoom in here. We are getting about 27 places with multiple units in each of those places that you can rent for $1,000 or less. And a lot of these I know to be in quite decent and or some actually nice areas.
Okay.
There's a couple that are not. So this is you're right. The places, I'll let you talk in a second. Sorry.
Okay,
I know I talk a lot.
My apologies for interrupting. Go for it.
This is the statement you said was correct. For the places I'm looking, I haven't been able to find it. You're not looking at the places you can afford.
I'm not even looking at $1,000 as my cap because I didn't know that. I didn't know. I've never known how to like budget and stuff like that. So I'm actively trying to learn that right now.
That's about 30%. Well, no, you're going to go through our budgeting program because you're a guest on the show. So we're going to send you that. Whether or not you take it is up to you. But
I'm taking it. It's coming with me. But I'm leaving here with something. Okay.
Yeah. No. And actually a lot more. But we'll tell you that afterwards. But
I think. So I was looking at $800. That's what I thought that I could afford as far as rent goes.
That'd be much more comfortable
by myself. Because I want to be able to save. It's really.
Can I give you a hint on saving?
Yeah, for sure.
Spoiler alert: $1,000 on DoorDash doesn't save money on $3,000 a month. It's pretty funny, I know.
Again, the DoorDash situation is. I love to eat. I like to eat food that yes, dude, it is a feeling.
What are you looking at?
It's a feeling. Well, then you should be able to understand, like, yo, like when it comes down to when you're okay, say you're depressed.
Yeah.
Because depression is something that I fight with constantly.
Yeah, sure.
Manic depression is something that I fight with constantly, and just looking for a bit of happiness, eating something that means a lot to me, that is really good to me, kind of just.
I don't think any therapist would support that as a valid cope, though. As a valid cope, sure, that you do, but as a cope that
definitely. I'm not saying it's acceptable. A cope, but I'm saying something.
No,
that,
it is a cope. You are saying it's a cope.
I mean, I'm not relying on it. I'm just saying it's something that I can choose to do that's not hurting anybody or
you're hurting yourself.
Financially, yes. Yes,
yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I'm not only eating. I mean, I'm active. I skateboard. I literally go outside and I skate.
Congratulations. And then you spend a third of your income on DoorDash.
But I also do things that I try to, like, I'm always like, yo, like, I'm gonna try and make it up by doing this, by whether it's like doing small gigs on Craigslist or.
You wouldn't be going homeless if that was the case.
The reason I'm going homeless is because I'm not sure how to handle my money well. That's the reason. DoorDash
because
thing,
you spend $1,000 a month on DoorDash. You can't handle your money well.
If that was the case, that the DoorDash thing was the major reason, then I would already be homeless.
No, what's your current rent situation?
My current rent situation is I'm paying $700 for a room.
That's why you're not homeless, because you're drastically under the Austin market.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I thought I was handling it well by just, DoorDashing here and there, like $20. Yes, that adds up, of course. But
you also had a missed payment.
I didn't know it was.
You had a missed payment on your credit card, which is the first thing on my statement. If you have a missed payment on your credit card, you're not managing it well.
Yeah.
And yes, DoorDash can lead to that because you don't have any money.
Yeah, this is true.
You have a missed payment. True. So here we go. All right, 20 minutes into it, and we finally start the first payment. So let's see, Mr. Capital One. Now you paid off a previous balance, but then what you were doing is you purchased $200, and then you did have interest charged, and then you had a late fee also charged. Why? Aren't you just paying it? It's not like this is like an incredible high amount by any means. $200 versus the $1,000 on DoorDash.
I don't have an excuse. I don't.
I don't need you to have an excuse. It's just like a reason.
There's literally just like moments where I just don't have the money, or I move the money over and I have it ready for it to like at least play the minimum balance, and then I don't have it.
Yeah, you're managing it well, right? Sometimes I just don't have enough money, so I don't pay my bills.
I make poor choices financially. Yes, I do. But again, I definitely try to make up for it by literally trying to bring in money by doing different things. Like I said,
yeah, but that never works for anyone, because if people don't learn their money management skills, then they go make $100,000 a year from 30. They just inflate themselves beyond that extra income that they start bringing in. That's what everyone does. going and making the money is not your primary issue. It's how you're managing the money that you have is your critical issue.
I constantly feel like I don't have money though. That's the thing about it.
Because you're not managing it. That's how it works. Feeling is a feeling.
Well, I feel
math is math, and the math is you're not knowing how to do the math. And that's okay.
No,
I'll teach you,
that's valid.
but it's not a feeling. $29.28 minimum monthly payment. Oh, here we go. DoorDash. DoorDash. Nacho fries. Hello, bro. Whataburger.
Whoa.
Dude, nacho fries, there's 2 things on here. The rest were just not. And then you stop and you get like, you don't have a car, so I know this is a gas. Getting some like what we call taquitos here, which is just bull unnecessary.
Hey, taquitos is fire. I'm literally, you know that I'm feeling things, right? So I'm getting things.
Yeah, you're feeling the fire come out of your ass after eating Taco Bell.
Hold on. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I eat, you know what I'm saying? And I poop just fine. Don't talk about my ass like that. It's not cool.
I know the stopping $8.82 at a store. Just like the shop. And you do this constantly.
So that is a store that's next to my job. So I will get water.
Water?
The water situation is just because I prefer bottled water because I can literally get a big bottle of water and I take it home.
A pack of like 1 million of them from H-E-B, the cheapest option, which is what I personally get when I need bottled water. Like the Guess. Like I love the Guess, but I don't need expensive bottled water out there. So I get the stupid big crate for like $10.
Got you. Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Instead of going and dropping almost $10 every time you want to get a couple sips.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it's not a couple sips. Like I said, I take it home and I drink it. Like I literally drink these things every day. Like I literally
every
drink every day.
Yeah, that's expensive. You could get 10 times the amount you're getting for the same price, though.
This is true.
And DoorDash was twice. Or DoorDash was 1 million times. Your little special little cheese fries were twice.
Nacho fries.
Yeah, it's fucking Cheese Whiz dipping a fry.
Whoa.
I've had them.
You're trying to simplify it. Okay, but did you enjoy them? Did you enjoy your nacho fries? No. Did you enjoy the nacho fries?
Sure, I enjoyed them, but I also enjoy living in a place
nacho fries
that exists that protects me from rain.
And I am right now where I'm headed. We don't know just yet, and that's what you're here for. I feel like you're about to save me for that, right?
And trying if you know how to listen for a single second of your life.
I'm hearing you. I'm listening. Go on.
You're hearing me, but are you like listening to me?
I think I am.
Complicated airflow is making its way over there. Whether or not it's being processed is beyond me.
Yo, that's wild. You call me dumb? Is that what that is?
You're acting a little dumb.
You're
acting a little dumb. Your choices are dumb and you're defending them. You're defending dumb choices, which equals being dumb.
I feel like I'm argumentative in certain areas just because they mean things to me. The DoorDash is not something that should happen. You're absolutely correct about that. And I'm trying to explain to you, yo, like this is just a hard part of my life that I'm just like, yo, like when it comes down to food, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat at least. I'd rather eat than not eat.
Are you and that's where I just talked about the complicated airflow not being computed, because I told you how to eat.
Yes, you said groceries. No. You said groceries, and that's totally fine. I understand it. Yes, buying groceries. Like I said, at one point I did buy groceries. I spent that money on groceries, and I ate that food. Like around the time when the freeze happened, I bought groceries.
Freeze.
When it was supposed to freeze. Yeah. I was. This
is the little 30-degree thing.
Yeah, everybody was like panicking, talking about that it was gonna be like, you know, super hardcore. So I bought groceries before that because I knew I wouldn't be able to. And I ate off that for a hot minute, and I was like, okay, cool. But it came down to, again, I ate it all. So I was like, okay, I need to go again.
Wants versus needs. You're prioritizing your wants.
Yeah.
And you're accepting that. You're not willing to change that. Not willing to grow up. If
I wasn't willing to change it, I wouldn't be here.
You're like acting 10 years younger.
If I wasn't willing to change, I wouldn't be here.
Okay, then why are you not? Why are you? You're arguing about it every single second of DoorDash. There's no point.
I'm not trying to argue with you. It's not an argument per se. I'm just trying to, how do I say, voice my thoughts process so you can understand, like, yo, like this is why I'm DoorDashing. It's not a
I get why, but I'm telling you
it's not a justification.
And then you're like, but I want to.
Yeah, no, it's not a justification. I'm not saying that I want to and I'm going to continue to.
Are you going to continue to?
Are
you going to continue to? How about just answer that?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Can I cuss here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said like 1,000.
My bad.
That's okay. Well, good, because I mean that's everything. I mean that is not everything, but that is a big part of your thing. What scares me is we go to this Chime credit builder statement, and it's just these cash advance ATM withdrawals.
Cash advance is I owe them money right now. Because I took out money when I was younger, and
Chime.
They're basically.
Wait, how long ago?
This is years ago, but it's something that I've been having. They keep on. It's basically a bill collection. So cash advance is like a loan thing. Basically.
I know it. Yeah.
And I didn't pay a lot of money back, and because I was like, yo, like.
Now you're willing to change, so I'm not gonna dig into the DoorDash anymore because you're willing to change. But I just want to look back in terms of the decision process and not freak out on you about it. But if we owed them $496, don't you think at least 1 month in your past, literally 1 month out of the many years you've been dealing with this, you could cut back for 1 month and just take care of this once and for all instead of kicking the can down the road, which is all you've been doing?
Yeah. They would contact me for a while and then they wouldn't contact me. So I didn't realize how much I actually owed them. I thought I had like paid off enough of it because they would just stop like charging me. It was like the loan was getting passed around to people for them to come and find me. And I didn't know how much of it, that it was.
You owe them $496, and you can change this thing that's been haunting you for years. $496? You don't make an incredible amount of money for the city you live in, but $496 compared to your money, man, this should be something that any responsible adult who realizes it's an issue should be able to just kill.
$496 all at one time. It's hard to grasp when you're trying to literally like pay off other things. So like I said, when I'm paying, it's like $496 when, when $496 when do I pay it
when
in the
don't
beginning
spend
or do I pay it
insane.
in the beginning? But this is my thought process without even realizing how much money I'm already spending. I'm already wondering where my money is and trying to figure out where to spend it or where to pay things off. I have no numbers background. I have no math background when it comes down to it. Like I don't know how I'm budgeting. I just learned like an incy-bincy part of what like budgeting even is. Yeah. So I'm trying.
No, I get you. We'll get you there.
But
today's the wake-up call.
I wish that financial literacy was taught in like
telling me, man. Absolutely.
So much, man. Like people actually need this. I wouldn't be in this situation that I'm in right now. A lot of people wouldn't be in the situation they're in right now. They wouldn't be suffering this bad if they had a little bit of financial literacy. Like
absolutely, it's ridiculous. Yeah, but let me learn about all I never used once in my life. Instead, yeah, $359.26 in collections. What's that for? And why have we not paid? Again, that's just it's not an insignificant amount of money to you, but for where you are and what you make, this is something that a responsible adult could buckle down and take care of. But something went to collections and it's just sitting there. What was it for?
I don't even know.
You don't even know what it's for?
I don't even know.
Pull up your Credit Karma. You have Credit Karma? Pull up your Credit Karma.
Let's see.
I know your car's on there as well.
At least my credit score ain't that bad. I don't think.
What is it?
Like it's almost 600.
Oh,
that's not really bad, right? It was like 599. I'm getting there. I'm trying to figure it out.
Sir,
what's your credit score?
It's close to 800 now.
Hey, you'll take a loan out for me? That's a really cool shirt.
Thank you. Link in the description below. Didn't even tell him to say that. Credit card usage is 104%. 104%.
You're only supposed to use something like 60, right? Or something like that?
0 would be preferred.
Not
credit
use the
card
credit
usage? No. You just never hold a balance. Yes, it'll be randomly reported in a moment of, you have a certain percentage. But in general, what I'd want to see is closer to 0. 3 accounts. Let's see. We already went over. So the only one must be a card. Whatever the Stride Bank is like $0. I don't know. What is that?
Stride. Oh, that's when I worked for Uber, they gave me a Stride account. There's nothing there.
Okay. The car, that is non-existent because it's ruined. $4,474. At what interest rate?
Damn, that's a tough one. It was a low one. I got it with my dad at the time.
Yeah, but what's low? It is
3
not
or
0.3.
8 or
You mean-
like 0.8 or something like that.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, like
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure that it was something super. It's something that I
Do you guys
could
know what
never
it is? Do we
get.
have it by chance?
What specific account?
His car. Yeah, because that I would doubt. What's your minimum monthly payment?
3. What is it like? I think it's 340 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I'm gonna let them take a look and try to find. Well, actually, I might be able to see it.
Finance the car?
He and his dad.
Me and my dad. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, you didn't send us a statement, so
Oh, okay.
we can't do things without statements. And trust me, that gets real weird in here.
Got you.
We'll get there. I don't believe you on the interest rate.
I can text him real quick and ask him. He'll respond really fast. So.
Will he know?
Yeah. I mean, it's under his stuff. So
I mean, honestly, maybe.
he just had really good. He had really good credit.
I know, but then
So-
you would affect it because it's on your credit as well. But it was in like the best interest time, so it's possible. Okay, $252 in our Chime checking account. Yeah, and this is where the not having a car thing. Uber, Twitch. You're supposed to be making money off of Twitch. Should you go in and spending money on Twitch?
Support the homies.
Support having a
homies.
roof
Support,
over your head.
Support the homies.
Support having
They
a roof
do.
over
That's
your
the
head.
thing about it. That's another reason. Like, I mean, they
You get
do.
$100.
But there's so many people that there's other things. So like people are like subscribe to me on like Ko-fi and stuff like that. Like they support me in that way.
You didn't tell me that for your income. How
mean,
much do you make off of that?
It's probably like $30.
Great.
I didn't know that mattered. My bad. But
Well, it basically doesn't.
yeah,
Vigilante Gaming Group, $13.
$13 Vigilante Gaming Group. So for my friends took me to a game bar here in Austin.
Your friends took you and then you spent money.
And I split food with them. Yeah. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
You pay for SoundCloud? You pay
That
for
was an accident.
SoundCloud?
That was an accident. I was
for
using them. I was
SoundCloud?
using the free. They give you like a free, like month or whatever, and then it charges you. And I forgot to take it off because I was practicing DJing. I'm trying to learn to DJ. I did after that. I can't charge it back.
$40 door dashing, and then there's an Uber trip, and there's your little water. There's your water.
Water.
There's your Uber trip. D2 management, $56.
Okay, so that's me paying off the loan thing. So they got in contact with me, and I just started.
What
paying.
loan?
Oh no, sorry, the Jetty thing.
What are you talking about?
So Jetty is from my last apartment. It's like an insurance for the. Yeah, I'm.
What?
Again,
How much do you owe?
Let's see.
And who's it to? It's the last apartment's insurance?
Yeah, it's like Jetty is like a insurance policy thing that they hold for your housing or something. I don't know.
How much do you owe?
400
And that's the minimum monthly payment?
Yeah, the minimum is the 50 that they're charging me. Yeah. Damn, I'm getting cooked. But you see, like all these bills that are just coming from which direction, and I don't know how to handle it. I'm just like, hey, I'm a caveman. You know what I'm saying? Get it? Because
What is that?
they're caveman feet. I'm
shoes?
Yeah, they're shoes. They're cool.
Yeah, you're an interesting one.
You know what a Dewey is?
A duty?
Dewey,
No.
like a do-rag.
You bought a do-rag?
Yeah.
No, I've never bought a do-rag. Amazon.
Good. You passed the test. Go ahead.
Okay. Sending out $40, Apple Cash, another Uber trip, Roblox
$40.
Premium? What are you,
Whoa,
five?
whoa. The Roblox thing again? The Roblox thing was an accident. I didn't even realize I was paying for Roblox. I bought it for my little cousin, so he could use that account because I was like, okay, cool. Like I can use it for my little cousin, and then I use it for the kids that I teach as well.
I need you to track the monthly basis, man.
Hey, I didn't know they was.
I know
ripping
you
it
just.
out of
This
me.
is like how many times now? It's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't supposed to happen. Like we can't just keep doing that over and over again. You need to track on a monthly basis. Sit down, do your budget, take the budgeting program, get yourself actually figured out like the thousands of people who've taken it.
Okay.
Steam purchase, snack time. We're back. Uber trip, water. Uber trip. Tacos, water, Uber, some Google bill.
The Steam
Uber, Discord,
Nitro.
Uber.
Nitro's clutch. When you own a server.
Everything's great, and there's nothing wrong with any of the purchases we're doing. Amazon, Apple subscription, Microsoft subscription, DoorDash. $128 of DoorDash. What the did you possibly get?
Oh,
What did you possibly get?
that was the heater thing. I'm pretty sure. No, that was groceries.
The
That was
heater
groceries.
thing.
That was groceries. That was groceries.
You check out probably a better delivery service.
That was groceries. That was groceries.
Was it? That's awesome. Dropbacks, Fiverr. We're paying people.
Yeah.
DoorDash, Uber. There's your D2 management.
Paid it.
$56 a month or $56 twice a month?
It should be a month.
Okay.
Wait. It might be every 2 weeks. Damn. I didn't even think about that. It is every 2 weeks, huh?
Didn't think about much.
I'm thinking though. I have
out,
deep thoughts when
Apple
I really
money
think about
out,
it. I'd be
snack, spending more money
life is
at
hard.
Twitch,
But I'm gonna keep going.
cash out $380. Oh, that's your rent. You do that twice a month though, right?
No. For rent, I take it all like literally like the day before, like a couple of days before. I take it all out.
Water.
Neat dude. So neat dude actually.
I like your energy. I just wish you were
they-
better with your money. Uber trip.
They sent me a cool rug. So that's what the neat dude is. The neat dude, I got that money back. That's nothing.
Uber trip.
I can get you a
Water.
rug.
Uber trip. What?
I can get you a rug. Neat dude
I
rug.
have rugs. Amazon Uber trip. Toll House. Like cookies? $70?
Toll House cookies.
It's Toll House. I don't know. It's Toll House. Toll House what? Tell me you spent $70 there. $70 is a lot of money to you, so you better know what it is.
I think that might be Ross.
Kill me now.
I think that's Ross actually.
Ross, I see Ross later in these statements. Pizzeria, Shakespeare's Pub. Fantastic. The most ridiculous statement I've ever seen in my life. You think anyone can read this?
Why did it come out like that?
If you should know how it looks, you sent it to us.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be in white.
If we request a statement, it means send a statement, not screenshots.
I thought I was being creative too. That's so silly of me. What the hell was I thinking?
Super silly. $280 ATM cash draw. Now what you do is you pull from your savings. You pull from your savings to have money in your account, and you don't even have any savings.
I really don't have any.
I know. So you put a little aside, and then you.
So Chime automatically makes the savings for you, basically. But the way my check is split up
and you
is
just pull from it. So great. Uber trip. I know how it works. Uber trip. Amazon. Uber trip. What are you doing? Why are you at this table?
because I want to get out of this situation.
Do you?
I do.
You're gonna have to prove it and show me. DoorDash.
I will.
There's your Ross. Twitch.
How much did I spend at Ross?
Bar, $2.
So, in reality, the Ross situation, I didn't just spend $2 at Ross. I spent like maybe $70 at Ross that day.
Okay.
I really like clothes a lot.
You like a lot of things.
I do. It's part of my personality.
Personality.
And so to dress, I like to dress nice. I like to look good.
Can I introduce into your personality this little thing called responsibility?
Yes, you can. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Heard about it. Am getting into it, but I'm gonna responsibly try and look good too.
You're wearing something from the Matrix.
Sick, right? You don't like the Matrix?
It better keep you warm under the bridge you're gonna live under.
Ooh, that was a good one.
DoorDash, Uber Trip, Water, Uber Trip, Grackle Games, Uber Trip, DoorDash, Uber Trip, Water, Uber Trip, Uber Trip, Uber Trip, Uber Trip, Water, Uber Trip, sending $54.
Okay, so $54 is because we pay for a storage in Houston where the rest of my stuff is at.
Oh my gosh. Uber Trip,
Grackle
DoorDash, Uber
Games.
Trip, Uber Trip. Pavement. You went to, yeah.
That was my first time going to a
clothes.
thrift store here. It was fire, by the way, and I got some pretty cool pickups. So
Yeah, you let your money on fire. It's awesome. $496 out for insurance. Twitch. You spent a lot of money on Twitch.
I can't really express to you what it is to buy clothes because I don't think you have your style is like.
I just wear clothes because they're a necessity.
Yeah, see, no, that don't make sense to me at all. Like,
Well, I need to start.
I would love for you not to be on the streets naked, but you know what I'm saying. Style is a part of personality too.
I'd be cute
Right?
naked. I'd be fine.
That is a wild statement to make. I'd be cute naked.
Yeah, like you can put me out there. It'd be great.
I'd be cute naked. That's what you want to run with?
I'll go with it. I'm bold. I stick with my statements. I have no fear.
Say you be out in the street looking sexy and they hit the flex. But I'm just saying, so like clothes is a part of my personality. So I'm investing in clothes is like investing in myself.
That's really cool. I just don't want homelessness to be a part of your personality.
It won't. That's what you're here for.
You're jovial. You're happy. You're a silly little love. And that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I'm sure you'd be pleasant to be around. Other than calling attention with your outfit to us, even though I'd rather be discreet in public, that's fine. But I'm sure you're a fantastic person to be around. Give a shit.
I do.
You are not indicating that in any way whatsoever.
I just try and add a little bit of positivity to the spin because I know you're upset with me.
This is just real world.
So.
This is real world. This isn't trying to sprinkle little rainbows. This is just the real world.
But the real world, if I did,
maybe if you accepted the real world at any point in your life, you wouldn't be in this situation.
And I do. But if I did as hard as you want me to, I wouldn't be here.
What do you mean?
You don't understand, bro. Like this is heavy. This is hard for me. I'm living this.
This is hard for everyone. This is hard for everyone.
But I'm telling you right now, bro. Like,
do you see a therapist?
No, I don't. I can't afford. Where can I afford to do that?
You make no money.
Where can I afford to do that?
You make little money. You would qualify under the Affordable Care Act to take insurance that would be basically $0 on a monthly basis. Your copays, they would be shit. But guess what? With where your money is going, you can afford it. And I think that would do better for your future. And I don't care what you think. I actually do care about your future. That would go so much further for your longevity and happiness in life and actually recovering through bad things that you may have gone through. I don't know. You haven't told me. And it doesn't matter. But that would actually go a longer way to giving you a better life than just spending it on crap, man. If that went to co-pays for therapy, life-changing.
I didn't even know. I had never even known that was like an option. Like no one's ever sat down. I left my house at 18 years old. Paycheck to paycheck thing, like this thing has been with me since I was young. Like I don't know anything. I don't know money management at all. So like me, I'm trying so hard, and I know it doesn't look like it per se, but like I'm literally trying so hard to like figure out how to manage my money better. Like I said, I wouldn't be here if I didn't care, but
okay.
This like, if I really sat down and I wasn't myself, I wasn't trying to add a smile to my. When you say I'm not coping, I am coping. My jokes, me smile, like
yeah.
But you're saying like you think I'm laughing because like haha, this is a joke, like this isn't funny. If I didn't laugh, I'd be sitting here bawling, bro. Like I know that my situation is. I know that it's.
Then prove it in your actions, man.
And
this conversation is just a limited part of it. This conversation is just a limited part of it. I like to call the awakening of the insanity that everyone goes through before they come on this show. I need to call their out. And now what you do in your actions prove to us that you actually fix it. And I will eat my man. I'll eat my words.
Bet on it. Okay, and I promise you, I will. I'll change. All this stuff is going to change. Now I promise. I put that on everything. I put that on my son. Like. This all will change.
You have a kid.
I have an 8-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you're like,
do they live with you?
You gonna leave me hanging? No, they don't. So my son is actually in my hometown. So he stays with his mom, and and I give I basically try and give as much money as I can to help out because he has other money coming in from like the government and stuff like that as well. He has special needs. My son has he has Down syndrome, and the government helps out a little bit here and there with that. So.
Do you have child support dues?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. I just give like
as much as you can.
Yeah, as much as I can, basically.
Not as much as you can, but as much as yeah.
And just go about it that way. But I'm lucky enough that like they like don't need a lot of money. It's just me being there. So like again, I was taking. When I lost my car, I was taking trips and stuff there, like taking the bus there as much as I could. So that's more money I had to shovel out. Like,
why are you here? Why are you in Austin?
I came to Austin because originally I wanted to do more content. Like I actually got my job here teaching, and then I wanted to do content here. I wanted to try and apply for like somewhere where I could do like more content and just. I have a couple of really cool friends here that do content as well, and I wanted to be closer to them to do content as well. And just
how's it going?
It hasn't panned out that way.
Are you considering moving back?
No, I'm not.
I'm good with you coming out and making the dream possible. But before anyone does that, I want them to get out of the bad interest debt, and I want them to have a fully funded 6-month emergency fund at a minimum. That's when you take the risk. Because right now, all the risk is on you.
We jumped ship. We jumped ship like randomly, and we thought we had things situated with like an apartment here and stuff, but things just kind of fell through. So when I got here, I didn't even have a place. When I got here, I've been living with a friend that I met online.
Yeah.
And I stayed with them for about 3 months, and then gradually I got my own room. I got to the point where I got my own room.
Okay. Well, I know you talked about it and you said you wouldn't be here without it, but I just want to be clear, and I'll just say it one more time. That stuff is fine. That stuff is exciting. I want you to have all of that. I want you to have all that. You get more of that, man. You get more of that if you just Sorry, I was getting worked up already. I get worked up easily. Can you tell?
Yeah, you get pretty steamed pretty quickly. You was talking about therapy for me. Do you go to therapy?
Yeah, therapy's great.
That's what I'm talking
Therapy's
about.
fantastic. It helps with my anxiety, and it's made me a lot better person over the years.
Nice.
No, I have a past. It sucks. But work and grow beyond it, and you won't be judged for this situation right now a year from now if you actually take the actions and steps to make your life better. Mm-hmm. But that's all great. And you can have all of this and so much more if you sacrifice temporarily, because your debt's not extreme. If you sacrifice temporarily to get out of bad debt, have a fully funded emergency fund, start contributing to retirement in a way that gets you set up for life. If you do that, man, all of a sudden the percentage of your income that you can actually start putting towards the things you want becomes so much more substantial. You get to have so much more if you sacrifice now, and it's so worth it.
And I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that, except for nacho fries. But for the most part, I'm.
That's a joke, please.
No, but real talk. Yeah, that's a joke.
Goodness. I was about to just die. Microsoft. You must have went to San Francisco recently. There's a payment something out of San Francisco. I can't tell what it is because, again, not a statement.
Okay, so what if all right, so let's. Okay, nacho fries. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Just hear me out. So nacho fries has a really deep lore in Taco Bell. That's what if I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I just contribute myself to Taco Bell, nacho fries, just like once.
Go work for them.
I'm trying to be like in a nacho fries commercial.
No.
So every time I have nacho fries, I'd be like, nacho fries.
Go be like a manager.
Nah.
You make more than you're making now.
Really?
Yeah, dude. People start off.
What's up with the education not being paid as much in this? Well, never mind. Go ahead. Go on.
You have a degree in what you're doing?
No.
Working in education.
Yeah. I feel like working in education it should be getting paid like way more than I see.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. We can all say I wish, but you could go make more money somewhere else. If you're a hard worker, I know you could.
All right, I'll give you that.
I mean, people start for like $15 an hour doing a cashier job at Taco Bell in Austin.
I have tried applying to get like a second job. Like I didn't mind just trying to get a second job and just nothing hits. It's hard to actually get a job here. Like I don't know if it's my resume. Literally like even just bartending or I applied for
bartending requires a lot of skill.
I applied for Walgreens, like cashier stuff like that, and nothing hits.
Like Mickey D's, any of the service-based
I haven't
jobs?
done any service ones yet.
Try service. That's in high demand in Austin still. Austin, can't speak for everyone everywhere else, but Austin has never caught up to where we were pre-pandemic in terms of service-based jobs. They are still like, I swear, you just walk into any restaurant that serves food and it's like a neon sign that's just like, please work for us. Gotcha. Please.
I might go work at Taco Bell then.
San Francisco things. I don't know what it is. Whatever. Okay, Amazon and some DoorDash and so classic. $19 in Capital One. Water, Uber Trip, Apple Cash is very repetitive. Amazon, DoorDash and Walgreens.
I think that's the heater.
Apple.
Yeah.
Apple Cash, sign out. Steam purchase, water, Amazon, DoorDash.
Jesus.
DoorDash and $30 burritos. This, again, is why we request statements. Please listen to instructions. Let that be an example for you in your future. I can't see what any of this is because you did not send a statement, and this is impossible because this, if we had the spreadsheet, we'd move this line over so that we could actually see what it is. They're just debit card purchases, and I don't know.
I think that's from Cash App, so I don't think it does tell.
That's not your Cash App. This is another This is February Capital One.
February Capital One.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
and then this is Cash App, which is mostly just rent and some sending out monies and getting monies and stuff like that. Chime, the savings, $5. Why is it $5? Because whatever money goes in immediately goes out. Okay. Anything else? Do you have anything else, or is that it?
Nah, I think that's it. That's the hard part. You see, like, I don't even know how much money is actually going out. Like,
I'll tell you right now. Fun. Interesting how that works. 37.7% of your spending, $1,505.72 goes out to transportation, mostly Uber.
who? Wait. How much?
$1,505.72. 0.2% goes to necessary food. That's known as going to a grocery store and getting groceries. Food going out to eat, $964.65, mostly from food delivery. Unknown shopping, that's usually Amazon, Walmart, Target, because you never really know what's happening. That is 8.3% of your spending, or $329.94. Putting money into savings, mind you, this is money that went to savings and was immediately taken out, so it doesn't even really count. 5.7%, or $227.52. Subscription, $76.69, or 1.9%. Yep. Miscellaneous is going and getting your water, which you could be getting so much cheaper. So much cheaper. Use a Brita filter and get a water bottle. I know you don't want it. I don't care if it's wants. 6.5% of your spending, or $258.13. Large purchases, $580.01, or 14.5%. Those large purchases are like the management thing.
Okay.
Some transferring money out, Cash App out, ATM withdrawals, and Apple Cash out.
Okay.
Then your phone was 1%.
Shout out my mom. Damn. Can I see that? Damn.
Yeah, it's an understatement. Because your spending was
$1,500 to transportation is bonkers.
You had from the place that you work, you had $3,349 come in. You following along?
I'm listening.
$3,349 came in. You spent $3,609. You spent more money than came in, which is not a shock based on what we've seen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think you managed your money well.
Well, thank you for pointing this out. Like, again, I've never had the opportunity to just like see it all in front of me.
That's what I do. Well, that's why I'm here.
So like,
I'm here for you, man. It's tough love. It hurts. But fun fact, actually, because most everyone's from the audience. You're not, but you're a fellow creator. So we want to work with you. But either way, on average, once people leave this desk, on average, within 7 months, people have paid off $8,500 of debt.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
And everyone that came on, people were like, well, what were they doing before? Maybe they would have paid off the same amount of debt. Well, everyone that's come on this show before was literally just building up debt. There was not a single person that's made progress before the show. So I don't know. Weird thing to say. But guys, it's a new year and you need to make your money work for you. You can do exactly what I literally do right now and put my money in the best high yield savings account, SoFi. I get a 4.6% yield on my money, and I also took advantage of the bonus of up to $250 when I signed up. You can start 2024 off amazing by doing the same by going to the link in the description below. So that's exciting. So there is hope. We just have to put action behind it. Let's get your budget. Total income. We'll do the $3,349 that came in last month. Wonderful. Plus 100 from Twitch, yeah? Is that pretty much guaranteed? Okay.
Yeah. Shout out the community.
Your rent on a monthly basis right now
is $700, but it's I don't know what it's gonna be.
I'm gonna put it at 1,000. You're likely gonna have to do 1,000.
Okay.
Internet?
I'm
gonna put that at like
700 is everything. Like,
okay, well, at this new place, I don't know if it's going to be baked in or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to budget. You're going to hate this as someone that needs to stream. I'm going to put it at like $35.
What that is? Like Spectrum or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if, so I'm trying to take,
down.
I'm trying to take streaming seriously and grow as a streamer.
Which we go in and we do when we have a fully funded emergency fund and no bad debt. We take care of adult responsibilities first.
Content creation to me is something that I want to be a part of my adult life.
Yes, so there's a lot of wants you have. That's awesome.
You got me. Yeah. All right. Nah, I can't. Like I have to have better internet.
I'm not giving you 50 down, 50 up, man.
Okay, that's what it's sounding like.
I'm not like inhuman.
Okay, all right, okay. I thought you was putting me under like I'm about to be
$35. But you're not getting fiber gig fiber.
Okay. No, I don't even have that now. Okay, cool. Ooh, I was scared. I was like, damn, nah, bro, don't cut my streaming.
Rest of utilities, I'm doing 150.
Okay.
Renters insurance, I'm doing 15. Get it? You need it. Phone, you don't take care of.
Okay. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I pay 40. I pay like $40 for my phone. It's in the 380 that's being dipped out to via Cash App. So I send it along with my car note.
40, but you could do something like Helium for like $20 a month.
I'm pretty sure my
your phone's finances.
Yeah, like they're like paying it, or actually I think my mom's probably like adding, like she's like paying half of it or something with me as well.
Okay,
it's just being nice.
Let me get you a minimum monthly debt payments. $175.66 might sound like a lot of money. It's like the least we've had on this show. Huh? You are in such a good position. You have no idea. The income could do better, and I know you could do better because you're not making much for the area. So I know you could do better.
That's not
as long as we build out your resume and make it good.
Bonkers. That makes no sense.
The car insurance is wild. $496.70.
They hate me.
Well, or you're just not responsible and you didn't have insurance and then you got in a car crash. One or the other. Which one is it? We'll never know.
I have been in a car crash, but I wasn't at fault.
Yeah, but that's
raises it
according to you. And
no.
I believe you, but according to who?
According to when I did have insurance, the reason like that it goes
they
up,
always want the other person to be at fault immediately.
Yeah, well,
they'll push for it and then they'll negotiate and then it gets.
It does. But like that, I ended up getting paid out for that and everything.
Oh, your minimum monthly debt payment's wrong. Because the 0 I wrote after your car payment did not make it down on my paper, so I need to. That makes much more sense. Yep, now your debt's not great. $475.65 is your minimum monthly debt payment.
That mug is hard too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at the description below. $300 for groceries. $100. This is called toilet paper fund, the TP fund. What it is everything else you need to survive. This is just any
essentials,
extra
basically.
Things. Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
You have ongoing medical. I would love you to go to therapy.
That'd be awesome.
That would be great. Check out the exchanges. I don't know when open enrollment is.
Okay.
You're at 40 hours a week though.
Yeah.
So you're offered insurance.
Yeah. I just don't have. I haven't gotten a chance to go and access anything. I don't know. Like.
What do you mean?
I've never used like
just take the time and ask someone
from my job like that. I have. I literally asked them. So like even for like my eye care, like these glasses are not the best glasses. Like I'm not doing well with my glasses.
I don't know what to put for therapy yet. We'll figure it out, and you'll put that in when she's checking the budgeting program, and you have that thing figured out. I'll give you the Discord, but that's the only subscription you actually need, right? Because you need that for your Twitch.
Yeah.
Do you even need that?
I can. I'm pretty sure I can cut it.
Okay, $0 for subscriptions. Okay. Almost allowed that. I'm getting soft. I'm getting weak.
No more Netflix.
There's nothing on there.
Shout out whoever's paying for my Netflix right now.
Anything else you need on an ongoing monthly basis? Obviously not gas right now. We have to budget. Okay, how much did you spend on Ubering?
A lot.
I would want this small claims dispute to be settled or decided soon.
I can, because they'll offer me to pay like a smaller amount. Sometimes, like,
all I know is you're spending $700 a month on Uber, and that's insanity. Like, we need to send your thing to the junkyard, get another,
or hear me out. Let's sue this guy. That's my plan.
I don't know any of the legalities around this, so I can't feel optimistic or not around it. I'm indifferent. Talk to someone who knows what they're talking about when it comes to that.
Anybody know a lawyer? Holla at me.
Not for. Oh, I thought you were asking me. Okay. So, I have to put $700 a month for Uber right now. Like, I would rather you get like a $300 car payment, but I still hate that. That's not good either. You'd be getting a long term. It sucks.
I might be coming up on a vehicle.
Then your gas goes up. What does that mean?
Somebody offered me a vehicle. They just said I have to fix a certain part with it. Like it still goes. It just needs it needs a repair. So I don't know how much the repair is going to be. I got to take it to see how much the repair would be. So I might get a vehicle back in the next month. So because looking at this is bananas. Like that makes no sense.
Right now with that $700, you're basically breaking even on a monthly basis. What you need to survive is $3,312.35 with your new rent. And this is your minimums. This isn't going out and getting that. This isn't getting DoorDash. It's $300 a month in groceries, $100 on essentials. So that's you breaking even.
With just the basics?
Yeah. With everything I just listed out, with the budget we just built. You're going to build a more concrete. This is like a idea of a budget. You're going to build out a concrete budget through the program. But
this is the starter kit, basically.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
I would love you to get more. And what's your certification?
I'm an RBT, Registered Behavior Technician.
Okay, that's good. Is that what you want to be in? Is there any other interests you have other than social media? I know.
I want to be a DJ.
Okay.
It's my serious stuff.
Cool.
DJing is serious.
All right, fantastic.
No,
so,
okay.
What I'd be happy to do is I'm happy to do for every guest. If you can find something, this is a tech city. If there's something in tech you'd want, I'd gift you a certification through Course Careers. I partner with them. They're really good. They're great for tech certifications, and I'm happy to gift you one. Okay. So look into that. But right now, you essentially, it's always easier said than done. But whether this is working more hours, the hours you dedicate towards streaming, I don't want you to give up, but you might have to give that up and go work at McDonald's for now. Because if you, just 1 second, if you bring in an extra $500 a month, literally just an extra $500 a month, which I know for a fact you can do in this town, man. You pay off that apartment in 1 month. The Capital One's paid off in 1 month. The Chime's paid off in 1 month. Like, Collections is paid off. And so all of that crap except for the car is all paid off within 2.5 months total. 2.5 months total, man. All the you've been kicking down the can down the road for years and years is literally taking 2.5 months. If you sacrifice for 2.5 months, go work a little extra job that no one wants to do. Let's be real, but you'd be willing to do it because you're sacrificing. And then the car, man, you could take care of that in 8 months. 8 months. You're out of debt in less than a year. You're out of debt in less than a year. And that's with you Ubering every single day. Imagine what it is less by having a car payment, and then you try to pay that off as quick as possible. Maybe you're out of debt in 1.5 years. It's so great. Then you can start investing because you have $0 invested in 29, which makes me scary. You start maxing out tax advantage accounts. Then you can start buying index funds or whatever. That's not investing advice, but you can buy what. You can invest, and there's great platforms. I use Moomoo personally; they're really good. But then you can also open tax advantage accounts on other platforms as well. So there's a lot of exciting things, and I'm excited to have that conversation with you at that time. It is not that time, but you need to get there. And what's so scary, and what we haven't even talked about, and we don't have time to talk about it, unfortunately, is that I'm terrified for your future and the fact that you'll never be able to retire. And what happens if something happens? You can't rely on disability. It's not enough to live in a town like this. So if you get hurt or something happens, what are you going to do? You're never going to be retired. You're going to be working in your 90s to be able to afford rent because you never saved up enough money to put a down payment on a house. You're just scraping by on a monthly basis because you're not doing the responsible things you need to do now, which is about 20% going to your retirement. But you can't do that until all your bad debt is gone, and you can't start investing until you have a 6-month emergency fund. So this is probably at your current state, a 2-year process getting rid of this debt. If you go make an extra $500 a month and we're able to get the Ubering down by getting a car payment, then you have to pay off that car. So we include that in this process. Trust me, I know this is going quick. We're going to walk you through this more than just this video.
No. Okay.
But if you do all that in a 6-month emergency fund, I'm thinking like 2 years. 2 years. You're 31. You still have your second best decade of growth for compound growth, investing, letting it grow on itself. You still have the second best decade of your life to do it. You could definitely retire with like $1 million, man. I know you could do that, which sounds crazy. And is that enough to survive by the time we retire? Probably not. So security might not exist. Who the knows? But we can get you to a point where you have a chance of survival, whereas right now you have zero chance of survival. And that scares me because you're a human being that deserves to live a decent life, but you have to sacrifice for it.
The reason I'm not getting paid, I could be getting paid roughly $25, $26 an hour. I took a pay cut because the clinic that I'm working at is a smaller clinic. It's a mom and pop clinic. And I took that pay cut because I told myself that I would work hard doing content creation to make up for that. I didn't realize how bad of a situation I arrived here in.
Okay. So I'd say we go make that more money now, and then you have the choice to give back like you are now once we have a fully funded emergency fund and we're out of debt.
Word. Okay.
You can do that, just not when you're dying to do that, when you're suffering to do that. You give back when you can, at minimum, take care of your basic necessities. So I love the heart of it, but you do matter. Any final thoughts? Well, actually, before you do that, let's get your Hammer financial score. So our financial score, this is what we rank people based on 5 different categories. Spending in a budget. All the DoorDash and everything, it was absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be a 2 out of 10. Because at least there was things being rounded up, going to savings. But then you took it out. So actually, never mind. That's going to be a 1 out of 10.
Damn.
No, that's really bad. Your debt, it's not even close to the worst. But there is collections. What does, unfortunately, according to the rules, make it an automatic 0 out of 10.
Oh,
if you didn't have collections, you'd be closer to about a 4. Because it's really not the worst debt. They're not good debts, the individual debts. But you have 2 things in collections because you have the apartment thing, so it's definitely 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, you don't have anything, 0 out of 10. Really bad. Retirement, you have nothing, 0 out of 10. Real estate, you have nothing, 0 out of 10. Hammer financial score, 0 out of 10. Make sure to check out all the resources linked in the description below, as they are what I use or would use in specific situations, including the best budgeting program in the history of the internet that thousands of people have taken and changed their lives. Thanks to all of our Patreon producers for making this episode possible. If you want to participate in an episode of Financial Audit and you're able to make it to Austin, Texas, please fill out an application in the survey linked in the description below. You can also send a link to your friends or family who you think might be good to be on the show. If you have any questions, you can email casting@calebhammer.com.